I think I've played at every classic stadium other than Griffith. I think when the game first came out, I played at a couple. I don't really remember the names of them, but I've definitely played at Polo Grounds. Everybody has. That seems to be everybody's favorite stadium in general. But yeah, when the game first came out, I think I played at the one where it's the deep as fuck right field, and then the one that looks like it's in the middle of the forest. I played at those two for sure, and the other ones, for Sportsman Park, I played at too, not even that long ago. But you guys have been seeing these videos, everybody getting off to these early leads with dingers. I'm looking to flip the switch.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Kenny Lofton for President of the United States. What a beast. What a beast is all I can say. Kenny Lofton has just been on a tear since he's made the debut. And why even throw anybody else other than Kenny Lofton out there in center field when he's just been fucking getting base hit after base hit since he's made an appearance on the team. And I need to address something too, because something very unfortunate happened with the whole Mafia 3 walkthrough that I was planning on posting. So here's the deal. I'm going to try and make this as short as possible, because it's really not even that long of a story if I think about it. But long story short is that the live commentaries, they weren't working. And what I mean by that is, you guys heard me say that obviously you've seen by now that I got all this new equipment and shit, upgraded all of my equipment. So now I'm doing all this shit in 60 frames per second. So I went into Mafia, recorded about 2 hours of gameplay. No joke. Recorded, almost 2 hours. I think it was around an hour and 45 minutes of gameplay on Mafia 3. The first hour and a half for the game, pretty much. And then I tried to split those up into like 3 or 4 videos or something. And then when they were pretty much ready to post, I watched them again, because sometimes I just feel like something could go wrong. Sometimes some shit happens in videos that I make, like the mic will be all fucked up, the audio, and I don't know, shit will just go down. Usually it's with the mic or something, like the mic will just keep cutting in and out, or it'll just be some weird shit happening. So I go and watch the videos after they're all edited and ready to post, and the audio and the video are not synced. Where the audio of my voice was not synced with the video, and the audio in the game was not synced with what was actually happening in the game. So everything was all fucked up, and not only was my voice not synced with the video, the mic was cutting in and out. It was all glitchy, if you know what I mean, because, yeah, if you have an Elgato, you know what I mean. You try and do live commentaries, you try and record something sometimes, and the screen will just turn all purple and green and all that weird shit, man. But yeah, it was the biggest buzzkill ever, man. Like, I tried a couple times too. Like, once I watched the video over again, I was like, okay, cool, this was probably a one-time thing. So I did another test trial, made another 10 or 15 minute video of Mafia 3, and wanted to see what was going on. The same shit was happening. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. That fucking sucks, because I was jacked up to. I'm still gonna play the game, obviously. Like, I'm not even that. I'm pretty bummed about it, because I want to post it, but I'm still gonna play the game. So it's not like I'm not even gonna be able to play the game or something. But I'm not gonna be able to post it what it looks like at the moment. I'm still gonna do everything I can to do that. But a lot of people probably don't even care, because I'm guessing that everyone is subbed to my channel anyway for MLB, but it would have been a good thing to just switch it up a little bit for about a week or two with just a new game. And I'm sure a lot of people were psyched to get their hands on that game or just see some videos on it and stuff. So I don't know why that was happening, but the mic was all fucked up, the video was all fucked up, and it just didn't want to record live commentaries, which is so fucking weird. I have no idea why that's happening. I'm just sitting here scratching my head thinking about it, but I'm still going to try and find a solution for that ASAP. And if I can find out why the fuck that's happening, I'm obviously going to post the videos. But the thing is about that too is I've already recorded an hour and 45 minutes, like I said. So if I record another hour and 45 minutes and then go back and see that it didn't work, then that's the thing. Like, I'm going to have to start the game over and over and over again if I want to keep doing these walkthrough videos, because I need to start from the beginning, obviously. So I really don't know what's going to happen with that. Just thinking about it is kind of pissing me off, because I thought for sure it was going to work. I thought it was going to be golden, but no, of course it doesn't work. So I'm getting the shit end of the stick on that one, but I'm going to do everything I can to fix all that shit, and hopefully in the next day or two I'll be able to post some Mafia walkthroughs, and I'm definitely going to address that again in the future videos, so you'll find out what's happening about that. But as it stands right now, it's not looking good. So you may not get your hopes up if you're looking for some Mafia 3 videos, because yeah, it's just looking shitty. But either way, this is a fucking game at a stadium that I haven't played at yet, in Griffith Stadium, obviously. Why in the blue shit would I ever, in a million trillion years, throw inside to Ichiro? You never want to do that. That is the one spot, that is the #1 rule in MLB 16. Do not throw inside, up and in to flashback Ichiro, because it won't be good. It will not be good. Kenny Lofton, I looked like I was going to catch up to that for sure when it was off the bat, but then I was a couple feet away from it, and I was like, oh shit, this isn't going to be good. So I decided to lay out and then belly flop right on the fucking grass, and he gets the inside the park home run. Once that gets by you with a guy like Ichiro on base, that's not looking good. So I wasn't playing any fucking games, man. I was going to the pinch hitters in the 5th. Call me a fucking lunatic, but I was going to the pinch hitters, even though Brett Saberhagen he was making the debut for one, and he was actually doing a decent job. And going to the pinch hitter didn't do shit, as Ted Williams just grounds out to short right there. So call me an idiot. I probably am an idiot. Looking back on it, I should not have done that. I should have just kept Saberhagen in the game. It's way too early. It's only a tie game in the 5th. I mean, if this was like the 7th, then maybe think about doing that, but I should have left Saberhagen in for sure. But this guy did have a lot of lefties, and my pen is stacked to the core at the moment, so I'm not really worried about that with bringing anybody in from the pen. Andrew Miller gets the first guy looking right there. This guy was Takey McTakerson, taking shit that normal people wouldn't take. You can tell when people are taking pitches, because this guy was taking shit right down the pipe on multiple occasions in a row. So you know these guys just go out there and they just take pitch after pitch, and these are usually games when they are very lengthy, because especially when you can't find the strike zone, the innings will be very lengthy, and these games will end up lasting a long time, which this game actually wasn't that long, but it was longer than an average game for sure. And he was doing the opposite to me. I was swinging at absolutely everything. This guy only had, like, I don't even remember how many pitches he had up at this point, but it was not a lot. I had a decent amount in total with all my guys. Saberhagen, I don't remember what he was at when he left the game, but he had quite a few, way more than his starter had, Strasburg. But yeah, he's getting a fucking lucky hit right there with D. Gordon getting jammed, and that is falling over the shortstop. Who knows though? If I wasn't playing everybody in, that maybe would have been caught by Ian Desmond at shortstop. But what the fuck can he even do when you go to the slide step and he's still stealing bases? Fly ball down the left. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What is even going on with this damn game anymore? I'm fucking telling you. What is going on with this game and not wanting to make grabs when it's right by your fucking body? Literally, man, shit, I thought there was fucking 2 outs right there. I'm not even going to lie. I thought there was 2 outs right there. I choked. That was the biggest choke ever. But MLB needs to fix that shit. San Diego Studios needs to fix that shit. Why does that stuff only happen when it's a tie game or when it's only a 1-run game or something and it's almost in the late innings? Why does that shit never happen when it's 1,000,000-0, 10-0? Who gives a shit what inning it is? Why does that shit only happen when it's a tie game? The ball will literally be at your waist. It will land 2 inches away from your body, and for some reason you won't make the grab. That's insane, man. That's happened to me a couple times this week. That actually ended up costing me the game in the game that I made the debut with all those gold players. You guys saw that shit. That was chicken shit bullshit. So, I don't know, man. It's hard to bounce back from shit like that because for sure Cepeda was on that ball. Should have made the grab. There would have been no point of diving for that because I would have dove right by it. It landed right by my feet. So Pujols comes in with another pinch hitter, flies out to center field, and it's not looking good. We're already in the bottom of the 7th. This is the flashback Koji Uehara, the 95 overall Koji, with no heat whatsoever. Throws around 91 on the gun if you're lucky. But with that slider and the splitter, man, you throw those that slider to righties, they will have a very difficult time hitting that shit. And just throwing the splitter to anybody will be difficult to hit with the good break. His break is 90-something at least. Plus, everything is good, but his velocity. His Ks per 9 is, I think his stamina, I don't know what his stamina is, but his stamina. I thought it was like stamina or something, but I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing, laying down bunts. Holy shit, man. This is not going my way at all, and then this guy's laying down bunts to score more runs, but I'm able to get the last guy. And yeah, that Koji card's not even that bad. Like, literally, yeah. The only thing that's not even that good is the velocity, which is probably one of the most important things for somebody out of the pen to have for sure. But everything else is amazing, so I figure why not use him and see what he could do. He gave up a triple to Seager, I'm pretty sure, but anything in the gap at Griffith Stadium is going to be a stand-up triple easily. So I'm putting Billy Wagner in against the lefties. Ichiro gets yet another base knock. I'm sick and tired of seeing Ichiro in this damn game. It's only worse that every time he steps up to the plate on the opposing side, he gets a base hit on me. But I'm able to get out of it with Kelvin Herrera. Now we're going into the 9th. And this guy's putting in Aroldis Chapman. So insert all the righties off the bench. Matt Kemp hasn't made an appearance for the squad in a little bit. And he's just flying out. The first 2 guys went down very quick. Very fast they went down. So Pierzynski, he's my last hope. Even though I pretty much packed it in at this point, I'm losing by 2. There's 2 down. I got a 1-2 count. But Pierzynski, he is just flying out to center field. And that is game, set, match, man. That was actually a pretty decent game. I don't know why this guy was laying down random bunts at certain times. But still, it was a pretty decent game. And as I'm sitting here talking about how I hate seeing Ichiro in this game, he gets player of the game. What a fucking surprise that is. Just a even bigger slap in my face.